Hey everybody, David here from True North Wilds, and I've got April's unboxing of the Lucky Tackle Box Bass XL box. If you want to get your own Lucky Tackle Box, you can go to luckytacklebox.com, where they have a variety of species and a variety of sizes you can subscribe to and get your own monthly box of tackle. So let's open up the box, see what's inside. As I do that, if you like the video, subscribe, it really helps us out. If you want to check us out on Facebook, it's facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds. We're on Instagram at True North Wilds. If you want to check out my personal Instagram, it's at ThomasDGS_angling. And if you'd like to read, head to our blog site, TrueNorthWilds.com. What did we get in the box this month? Always appreciate the nice wrapping job that Lucky Tackle Box does. So we got the paper on top here. We got some stickers. What's in the box? I'm not going to look at that because I want it to be a surprise. A little bit of promo material there. We've got the first thing here. This is a knothead or a knothead tackle jig and twister tail. Just a plain white twister tail on there. I wouldn't never pull this out for smallmouth bass. Maybe somewhere else that's good, but here in Manitoba, I wouldn't use that smallmouth bass. But maybe I'll try it, and maybe it will be. Terminal tackle, as we always see, some mustad beak hook, size 5, always useful. Again, that's a little small for bass. I probably wouldn't choose to pull that out first thing for smallmouth bass, which is what we usually target around here for bass. Maybe somebody else knows something that I don't. Bagley Pro Sunny 8. So this is a name we are familiar with, and this says that it is an LTB exclusive right here on the packaging. So let's have a look. It's got a craw color, typical Bagley hooks, typical Bagley quality, the Bagley name on the belly. That, to me, does look like a bass bait. Next thing out of the box, we have the 1.5-inch Little Craw. So again, this theme of small bass, small baits, maybe smallmouth bass, maybe spring smallmouth bass. I'm not sure what's with the theme of these. It's hard to see in the package because there's so many of them. Does it say it's scented? No, it gives you some tips on the retrieve speed and the suggested rigging. Just on a jig. It looks like a 1-ounce jig. Sorry, 1/8 ounce jig. Again, that's a small bait for me for a smallmouth bass. I would look at that right away and think crappie or perch. Just smells like plastic. No scent on those. A little bit of oil on there, but no scent as far as I can tell. We have a Dumids D-Blade Advantage. So this is a dual blade bait. There is no weed guard on the hook. This is another one that I would say this is a bass bait. One thing that I noticed I like to see on a blade bait that's not here, there's no band to keep your line at the anchor point on the bait. That's minor. You see that on a lot of blade baits. Again, big hook on this thing though. It's funny the variety we have between this small jig that came out of the box first and this great big hook on the blade bait. So next, look at this monster. Following the theme of baits I would not use for smallmouth bass or largemouth for that matter, we have the Beginu 115D. Now I will say right away I noticed just holding it in the package in my hand, the packaging on this bait feels a lot better than a lot of baits. It's a C-Spin Beginu. All of the print on this package is not in English. So there's English secondary, but it looks like Italian. Yeah. Projected and designed in Italy. So I guess they're trying to project that Italian brand. Let's get it out of the package and have a look at it. So getting this bait out of the package and having a closer look at it, there's a number of things I notice about this bait that, just stand out to me. So I'll point them all to you. So first thing, I can hear it thumping. Like there is some serious ball bearings in there. I don't know if that's a marble in there or what. That's going to attract fish from far away. Smallmouth bass, maybe not. Pike, probably. Another thing that stands out to me right away are the eyes. The eyes have a lot of detail on them. And then the treble hooks themselves are painted white, the same color as the belly. As far as the overall color goes, it's kind of a standard shad color. It's got the darker top, fades to a little bit of gold, then silver, a little bit of gill action with the red there, or the yellow, and then a white belly and some holograph. This is a strange, there's a lot of stuff going on with this bait that I'm not familiar with. It's all new to me, so that can be exciting. I wouldn't pull this out of the box for smallmouth. Pike, yes, huge rattles on there. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that bait. Okay, I think we got one more thing in the box here. I'm puzzled again. So we have Lake Lunker's custom baits. It's a twister tail. It's a good color for smallmouth bass. No smell. It smells like plastic. There's no oil on these that you normally get on plastics. They're kind of sticky. But this is like 2 inches max. Maybe, I don't know if this, it doesn't say on the package what size this is. No, so 2 inches, maybe 1.5, whatever. Again, with the small baits, I'm kind of confused. But smallmouth bass, maybe. Small smallmouth bass, yes. Crappies, I would try that for. Trout on that, yeah, that color for trout maybe. Just based on the size, not really based on the color. I don't know, the color says smallmouth bass to me, but the size does not. In one of our previous unboxings, Adam opened up a Lucky Tackle box and he got what appeared to be a wet wipe out of the box. He was kind of confused by it. Makes sense. You might get your hands dirty. You might get some of that stinky scent off plastics on your hand. You want to have a sandwich, wipe your hands off. We managed to figure a use for that. Now what I got coming out of this box next, this is a fishing box. Here we have a Tiger Balm pain relief patch. Maybe smallmouth bass. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. There's variety, that's good. Yeah. 1 patch. And the only thing left in the box is some advertising literature that goes along with our usual literature that was in the box. And that's it. The box is empty. So my overall impression of the box, something we normally do with our unboxings is, pick something that is most interesting out of the box. I mean, there's a lot of baits here that I can use. I would, as a multi-species angler, this box is going to be good for me. There's a lot I can use, but a lot that I would not choose for smallmouth bass. The only, of the 7, 8 items that we got in this box, I might pull out this for smallmouth bass. That's more of a largemouth bait, and maybe this blade bait. I mean, from the very small jig that I pulled out, an 1/8 ounce jig, to this 4.5 inch crankbait, I'm kind of confused. My favorite item in the box, definitely the Tiger Balm patch, just because it really goes along with the theme of the box of being confusing. I wish I could say more. Like I said, it's all stuff I can use as a multi-species angler. It's still good to get tackle, get a variety of tackle. Bass specific, I don't know about that. Thanks again for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to the video, or subscribe to our channel. Check us out, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds. We're on Instagram @TrueNorthWilds. If you want to check out my Instagram, ThomasDGS_angling. If you like to read, TrueNorthWilds.com. If you want your own Lucky Tackle Box, you can head to LuckyTackleBox.com. Thanks again, and as always, we'll see you outside.